Right, hello everyone, and as you can quite clearly see, we're taking a look at the BMX today. This is a mod. This is not on console. And unless they add it to the actual game, this will not be on console at all. No Xbox, no PlayStation, no Nintendo Switch, no Xbox Game Pass PC. This is not going to be there for you. Actually, it might. I don't know how you mod on Xbox Game Pass. If unless you do that, then you can do this. But yeah, this doesn't go through the mod browser or anything. This is something completely different, because if you change bike types, obviously as you can see, it straight up just replaces the bike. But they say sit on the hardtail, which makes perfect sense because it has the whips and stuff. They adjusted bar spin speeds, they adjusted whip speeds, and they actually added a new trick to the game, which is kind of cool. Let me go to a place where I'll be able to ride it a bit better. Right, we are in a little skate park now, which makes more sense for this type of bike. Yeah, no, this is really cool. This is quite promising, is what this is, because if it shows if people can do this. Oh, I just bailed. If people can mod the game and make a BMX into the game and give it faster bar spins. I don't know why I should spawn somewhere that's actually like good, just like here. I don't know if you can like grind with this, you probably can't, but this is good because it shows that if someone can just do this for fun, that they wanted to add this in. As you can see, the tail whips and stuff are a lot quicker. Then obviously this looks very promising for the future. They replaced this Superman seat grab, as you could quite see there. That's not really a Superman seat grab, with a toboggan, which is really cool. Oops, okay, probably should learn how to ride first. I kind of just hopped on and was like, make a video. But yeah, they added their own trick. Also comes with a different loading screen when you install this mod. But this is really cool. This is like really cool. Oh, the tabletop's a bit different as well. What trick is that? He like sticks his leg out or something. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know all my BMX tricks off by heart. And I can't really tell what that one is. But yeah, no, this is really cool. Definitely give this a try if you're on PC. It's in the Descenders Discord, the official one, not mine. It is in there. And definitely try it out because it is cool. The fact that they've decided to go ahead and try and make a BMX for this game, and it works really well. I'm hoping if someone at Rage Squid might pick this up as like a full thing, like I don't know, offer them a bit of money or buy it off them so they can bake it into the game using the code that they've used and all of the hard work that they did. And if they do that, what's good about that is that they might add new tricks as well. Like, as this has added new tricks and is a like basically a fourth bike, I don't know how I'm gonna like reset the game. I might have to uninstall it and reinstall it when I go back to playing the game normally. But yeah, no, this really is pretty cool. This is something that I mean, it's just like amazing that someone's gone to the effort to do this. Very amazing indeed. One thing is, if you wheelie, it has a different push animation, as you can quite clearly see. So you sort of wiggle and the wheelies look a bit weird, but that's not really a problem. And you're meant to really manual on a BMX, to be honest. So if you know, get good at manualing, I guess, then it'll make a lot more sense. I suppose it makes sense if you like wheelie like that. But this could also mean that other tricks, like, because L1 and moving the right stick doesn't do anything, that is an option to double all of the tricks that we currently have. Oh no, not L1, R1. R1 and the right stick doesn't do anything. Sorry, I'm so used to just doing it automatically that my brain doesn't think about what button it is. Yeah, because it doesn't actually like do anything, we could potentially see a whole range of new tricks. Like, the button actually just straight up doesn't do anything at all. So we could be looking at a double set amount of tricks, which would be really good. I mean, these lot made 2 new tricks on their complete own. Yeah, Brenzel and ElGallo added their own tricks to the game. Of these 2 working on it, added 2 whole new tricks. Obviously, they don't say the right thing when you do them, but they are completely 2 new tricks. They did that on their own without, like, I guess they figured out how to animate it themselves and then get it all working together, which is really cool. So obviously this could definitely be done in Descenders normally. Hopefully Rosie does pick this up and ports this to the main game and adds it in. Let's see if we can do a trick off of that. You actually sort of can. You probably hold it a bit better if I was practicing that. But yeah, you could definitely see this coming in the future. Obviously, you wouldn't have like this skate park, but you'd know, Rosie might get Speed to make something really cool, and have a really nice skate park type map. Because this is like I think it's like a ported one from Pipe, like one of the Pipe mods. This is, so obviously they can't have all of these branding in the game. They'd have to add it to their own custom brands. But even so, this is still really cool. Oh, I was hoping I could get a bar spin out of that, but I didn't like bunny hop in time. Right, yeah. I definitely think you should check this mod out. It is probably one of the... I think it's the best mod that anyone's added to this game, because they've gone to all the effort of remodeling an entire bike, adding a whole new animation set. You have different shoes. I'll go into a little replay, I guess, now or something, and show off all of the different things. So I'll quickly see you there. Oh my god, what is going on here? Could you not pause whilst the tricks happened? Okay, so trying to get a screenshot of some of the new tricks is a bit buggy, but if I just follow along, you can... Oh, okay. You can see that he does do a toboggan. It's just a bit buggy in the replay. Obviously, like, you're not really meant to be doing that anyway, so that's pretty cool. That there's completely new tricks, but we'll take a quick look at the outfit. As you can see, you get a pair of Vans slip-ons, and you have a completely new helmet and some sunglasses instead of goggles. And it's cool that all of the Lux items still works for this, like, because I never changed my outfit. I've just got these Lux like sunglasses on that completely work, and that's pretty cool. Right, it's like I don't know how well I can show it off. It's a new form of, like, I don't know if it's like a table, I'm not really sure. It could just be a table, but yeah, as you can see, it sort of styles it out a bit more, but it's a completely different animation and a complete unique one to this entire BMX. Oh, I have managed to sort of pause it halfway. Yeah, as you can see, this is obviously a toboggan, which completely works. Sorry, the fact that the Lux Bike is so overpowering the rest of the image. I didn't think about that when looking at this, but yeah, completely new different trick that for some reason allowed me to stop it without it bugging out, which is really cool. And then the whips have been made faster and a lot easier to pull off because they don't have the silly little animation thing in between it now. You can do whips and multi-whips a lot quicker because of the fact that they have cut out the time in between that it takes and just made the whole whip a lot faster, which looks a lot more natural. It doesn't have this, like, if I go and do it again, when the whip is done, it doesn't look as unnatural as it does on the hardtail. I don't know what it is with the animation on the hardtail, but it does look a tiny bit unnatural. Overall, this is probably the best mod that you'll ever see inside of Descenders because it is a completely different bike that has been added into the game. Obviously, there's like someone downscaled the hardtail as one of the mods inside of the mod browser, but that's obviously not the same as this. I'm not sure if they've upped the flip speed or anything like that, because that could just be normal hardtail flip speed. I don't really use it that often whilst riding around the lobby, but yeah, the whips and the bar spins have been made quicker, so they feel a bit more natural to like a BMX. As you can quite see from the bar spin, it's very fast and it just looks a lot more like realistic to me. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a bar spin that someone would do because it's nice and fast. You've got to do bar spins quickly, otherwise you're not going to do them in time. But yeah, it's a really cool mod, and I definitely think you should check it out and definitely give it a go. I don't know why it did a normal tabletop there. Oh, wait. So obviously it does oppo whips and stuff. That actually looks completely different when I do it that way rather than this way. But you can still do a normal table as well. If you point it in the other direction, you do a normal table, and if you do it this way, does it a bit differently? Or is that just me looking at that weird? That's a normal table, right? And then if I do it the other way, it's like a different one. That's really cool. But yeah, this is the BMX. I'll leave a installed link in the description so you can go and download it. Obviously make up a backup file of your Descenders thing so you don't have to uninstall and reinstall it, but that's what I'm going to have to do. But even so, it's totally worth it each time because it's such a simple install. I do not mind uninstalling the game and reinstalling it just to have a mess around on a BMX, and it just feels great. This feels really, really good to ride. Like, it's not, it feels just completely natural in the game. Doesn't feel awful, and this is what I was hoping Riders Republic would be like. You would have proper controls, and it would actually feel good to play the game, but it doesn't, because for some reason on Riders Republic, doing a 360 isn't on the left stick, you know, because, you know, you turn with the left stick, and then when you're in the air, you know, you turn in the air. But no, Riders Republic, for some reason, you jump, and then you have to use the right stick to do a 360. The most backwards thing I've ever heard in my entire life. But yeah, this is amazing, and definitely give this a download. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you very much to my money havers, Andrew, Grim, Luna, James, Perks, and Francis. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Subscribe for more of this stuff, and I'll see you a lot later. Goodbye.